Okay, so what if I wanted to take my read and writing thing that's reading from one file and writing to a different one? What if I wanted to make that update a file? Like, what if I wanted to import some stuff and then add something to it? So I think I could accomplish that by saying, all right, I'm going to remove all the... No, I'm just going to comment all the writing on that one writable file out. Okay, so one way I could do this is I have my test.txt file open, right? And then I read it. What did I do with the result of reading it? Printed it. Oh, I don't want to print it. I want to save it somewhere, right? So I'm going to make a variable called text that's going to be the result of reading. Oh, and I had that guy. So just for clarity's sake, I'm going to get all this together. So now I'm opening my test.txt file in read mode. Right? I'm reading the text out of it and storing it in a variable called text, and then I'm closing the file. And then what do I want to do to write on it? Yeah, I want to open a file and then write back into the same file, right? So I opened it and read it first so as not to lose anything that was in it, right? So I've got that information stored away. Now what? Yeah, so you want to open the file so you can write on it, right? So I'm going to call that file 3, I guess, right? Which is going to be a little weird. Because what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to open that same document, right? Test.txt. And on it, I'm going, what mode do I want to open it in? Yeah, I need to open it in write mode. So I'm going to open it in write mode now. And then what? Okay, so first things first, you want to put what was in there back, right? So you want to do file write, and then what do you want to write to file 3?
Text.
Yeah, you want to write the text in there. So that's now going to put back what you took out earlier, right? And that's so you don't accidentally overwrite what was in there. And then if I want to add something, like I want to do file3.write, what do you want to add?
Subtraction.
Something like this, right? And then what? Yeah, you want to close it. So if I wanted to kind of document my thing, I would say first I'm opening a text file and storing it in the variable file2, right? And then what did this other line do? This text equals file2.read. Right, so I'm going to dump the contents into a variable so I can keep my hands on it, basically. And then file2.close is going to close the reading file. I don't know why my indents got all jacked up there. So I'm closing the reading file, and then my next step is going to be to so I'm going to open the file back up in write mode and store in variable text, variable file 3. And then writing the text to it, puts the text back, right? So put contents back. Add something. And then close the file. So that should ensure good saving and whatnot. So now if I save and run, I get unexpected indent. Bugger. Oh, I see what's going on. So I don't know why some of those have spaces and some don't. Yeah, I apparently have spaces at the front of all of my lines. Oh, and the final line's missing some parentheses. Good call. So try again. There we go. Then we should go see whether that worked. So I need to open test.txt. And I got what I had before with, yay, this totally works. Right? What's up?
Run it again.
Run it again? Good call. Run it again. What's it going to do? Yeah, you're going to get that same thing twice. And why is it just sticking it on the end of the last line? Yeah, because I didn't include a carriage return. So yes, and if we really wanted to make this messy, we'd put a for loop in. Right? We'd write another Python script that just runs that Python script a bunch of times. We could make that happen. Right? Or we could write a bash file to run this a bunch of times. Because py is an acceptable command in a bash file, I think. Cool. So you could add this to your horrible bash file. Okay, cool. Questions, things? Good.